So welcome to a brand new drive home webisode. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I figured I'd try to get back into the habit. I'm currently on Speedway, and it's always fun doing these because then people look at you going, who's this idiot talking to a camera inside of his car? You know, leaving work today, I'm tired for one, hot for another. AC doesn't work, so I'm actually suffering to bring you a new webisode. But getting to what I want to talk about, you know what? I'm suffering at my own hand. Because I can decide whether or not I want to go and try to get my AC fixed, but for the moment I've decided not to, because it's not cost effective for me. That's a choice and decision that I have made personally, and while I will say, yeah, it's hot in the car, I also know, yeah, and I'm the one who's creating the situation because I haven't bothered to go pay to get my air conditioner fixed, even though people have offered to try to help it. And what I'm driving at is that, you know, after today's show I was thinking more about this, and I hit upon it briefly at the end of the show, but really, you know, I just want to be left alone. I want the government to serve at its core basic functions. Oh, look, there's a car, a Prius, with a whole bunch of crappy liberal stickers on the back of it. Big, huge surprise. Anyway, the coexist one always makes me laugh. Aren't we already coexisting? Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. I really want the government to stay out of my life and just provide the core needs and services that we in the country come to expect. You know, I want a military, I want police, I want fire, I want roads, I want infrastructure, but apart from that, you know, leave us alone and let us be the adults that we are and make the decisions when it comes to how we want to spend our money and live our lives. Yeah, talking about this new regulation that many states are adopting when it comes to restaurant chains providing calorie counts on menus for items so that people know how many calories are in the burger or the food that they're eating at a restaurant, and then can make a better informed decision, and hopefully this will fight obesity rates. Now, it's not really going to harm anybody except for the restaurants who are going to have to pay you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars to update their menus. But at the same time, I just kind of sit back and I go, you know, quit trying to shame me into a different lifestyle. We are grown up enough to make these decisions on our own, and by adding these calorie counts to the menu, you know, what are you trying to do? Make me feel guilty? Oh, I feel bad for eating this burger. I'm going to order a salad instead. You know, get out of my life and let me make the decision that I want to make. And at the same time, quit hurting these businesses by forcing them to have to spend money on something that really isn't going to make that big of a difference in the end anyways. We're adults, we're parents, we're grown up enough to make choices and decide what food we should eat and what food we shouldn't eat. And trust me, if somebody is sitting there staring at the sampler plate at Applebee's going, gee, I wonder if that's healthy for me, yeah, having the calorie count on there is not going to make that much of a difference. At the same time, universal health care. You know, let me decide what health care I want to buy. Make it readily available by privatizing it so that I can go pick health insurance for myself and my family the same way I would my auto insurance. And about those not getting health insurance, yeah, you know what? I don't feel that bad. It's not 50 million. That number's a lot smaller. You can't cover everybody, and even Obama's plan to get everybody covered under universal health insurance by 2019 only covers 97% of the country. There's still a 3% that's not going to have health insurance. So that's not universal health care. You cannot fix everybody, and you cannot provide everybody something for free. Nor is it right to take other people's tax dollars and go and spend that on someone else's health care. No, it's not allowing me or anybody else the freedom provided to me by this country to spend the money as I see fit. It's the government deciding, hey, we're going to take this money where we think it's more appropriate because we think that you're just that stupid. Cash for clunkers, same thing. Billions of dollars, it's our money that's being spent. They want to approve another $2 billion. Why? So they can give a bunch of freebies to individuals, many of whom shouldn't be getting under a new car payment anyways. You know, get out of my life. Let me make some decisions for myself. I was so glad Neil Boris this morning was devoting an hour of his show today talking about the fair tax again. I think it's going to take a really brave candidate to get out there and push the fair tax, which I think would solve many problems in this country. But I'm still holding out that maybe one day that will come to fruition. Until this point in time, I still see too many other larger issues out there for any candidate to risk their campaign by trying to push really hard for the fair tax. But who knows? You know, in a world where Sarah Palin still has a shot to run for the presidency, and anything's possible at this point. I don't know. I'm just frustrated. I do today's show, and then I still got a vent, so I figured I'd do it on today's webisode. So leave me alone. Get out of my life. Put more money back into my wallet. Same thing can be said for what the GOP-led legislature is trying to do here in Phoenix. I commend what they're trying to do. Yeah, cut, slash, burn, and allow us to keep more of our hard-earned Arizona tax dollars. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it, even if the paper doesn't, nor does our so-called GOP Republican governor. I don't know what's going on with her either. All right, there's a brand new webisode. I've ranted. I'm going home. I'm hot, but I've decided, and I've chosen to be hot, because I haven't got my AC fixed. There's no one to blame but me. I'll take the personal responsibility for sweating on my drive home. Catch the show 6 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday on 104.1 The Truth, streaming live at 104.1thetruth.com. Have a great day. Talk to you, well, in the morning. Bye.